One.
Hello,
Hello, world.
world. You were a little late, but hi, guys. Welcome to another Me and My Brothers podcast. I am me, Laco Hansen, and that is my brother.
Hey, world.
Oh, listen, guys, he sounds a little bit more excited. I call him Uncle Ernie Jr. And if this is your first time to our podcast, whether you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Podchaser, or Podcast Addict. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have been here for some time, go on over there to YouTube and hit that subscribe button because we try to get our subscribers up. Okay, guys? But thank you so much for coming back. Today, we got a good podcast for you all. If you listened to a few podcasts ago, I think it was called Bring the Heat podcast. um we did this like who knows who better, and obviously your girl knows her brother better than he knows her. And my brother had to eat some habanero. So in this podcast, if you are listening to us, come on over to YouTube at Me and My Brothers Podcast and watch him eat these habaneros. Guys, he's eating some habaneros in this podcast. It's going to happen, correct?
Yeah, right now too. And I'm over here.
No, no,
Just
no,
get
no,
them
no,
out
no,
the
no,
way.
no, 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 no. Not gonna happen. We have, so if you are listening to this on Thursday, that is Thursday the 16th. We just put up our Valentine's Day podcast on Valentine's Day, and it's asking, has society ruined our men? The title is Why Some Men Love This Way, right? So that was a really good podcast, and you haven't talked to us since then. So what's been going on with you, my brother?
Man, just chilling.
We got
Same
to
old, same old.
we got to see each other this weekend. We were supposed to do the habanero on live, but just the things didn't work out for us to do it on the live. So we were able to see each other this weekend. And normally when we see each other, how are we?
Goofy, but not
Good.
this time.
Yes, we were.
Nah, maybe
I feel
like
like
5 seconds at the end of the day or before we left.
well, I was mainly cooking. Did you eat any of my food?
Yeah,
What you we had a little Valentine's Day brunch breakfast
I
situation at
was
my mom's
foolish.
house.
I
What you
was
eat?
super full. Bacon, sausage,
I made the
eggs.
bacon. I made the sausage. I ain't claiming the eggs. Y'all, have y'all
Yeah, you
ever
did make them eggs. Them was bouncy than them up.
I have a question. Please let me know this. So when I was cooking the eggs, right? I feel like I did most of the cooking at this point. My mom made the waffles and the pancakes, which her pancakes was off the chain. Her
Yeah,
waffles
I
were
had some pancakes
humongous.
too.
But I made the bacon, I made the sausage, and I think that I made the eggs too. I started the eggs off, but then I had to leave the mugs because one, they started to turn green, and I was like, I ain't never seen no egg turn green. But Puka, she made some eggs too, and her eggs didn't turn green. So I don't eat eggs like that. I don't. Ugh, no. But when I seen the mugs turning green, and we had a lot of eggs, I think how many was in that
60,
cart?
60.
60. I think she didn't do like 20 of them. So she cracked like 40 eggs and
40.
like,
Damn. I
yeah,
ain't even see that.
yeah. And most of them were turning green. And I was like, why are they turning green? And then my cousin, shout out to Puka, she was like, have you not heard of green eggs and ham? I'm like, that's ain't real. Listen, guys, like, why these eggs turning green right now? And then I ended up burning them because my mom have these pans that I gave her that were nonstick that I got for like a Christmas Day give like a couple of years ago. And I'm like, I can't use these. These mugs is not nonstick. But my brother, you don't ever, first of all, I did not see you make a plate.
Yeah, I
I know
ate
I
though.
gave you a plate. I didn't see you make a plate, and I didn't see you eat anything.
It's just something I have when I go to people's house.
You had,
I have.
you hide or you have.
Have. Do you know how to spell?
It ain't about the spelling, it's about the pronunciation.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my
Coming out of
mouth?
my mouth. No, I did not understand the words, but it was really good seeing you, seeing the kids, being in the family presence. We were out there because we were celebrating our anniversary this year, or this month. So we went out there, and then we seen our family on the 12th, but the 11th we actually went to a concert, and then the 10th we went, which is our anniversary, we went to dinner. So we got to see you guys the 12th, all of the 12th. And then yeah, it was most of the morning we seen you guys, and then we had to leave, and we were chastised for leaving to put the kids down.
Because we stayed over there all day till
And
like
then
7:30 or something.
yeah, and we watched the game over there. I did my homework. And I was trying to tell my brother about this new not new business venture, but some ideas, but he played too much. I be trying to get him to be serious, guys, but enough of that, enough of rambling. So we do have a topic for y'all
we
today.
ain't done. You guys
Okay.
explain your weekend. I mean, yeah, your week.
I already said we went to Arizona to
How was
celebrate
your
our
concert? Y'all have
our
went to a concert?
Kane Brown. If y'all have not seen Kane Brown in concert, y'all need to go see Kane Brown. He I haven't seen him before, but I have like done some research on him. I listen to his music. My husband and I, we listen to his music, and we probably started listening to him maybe like 2 years ago. And at that 2 year, like 2 years ago, we kind of did some research. I did some research on him, and like it was, people were saying how he wasn't a good performer. And then I was watching some of his interviews, and he was saying how before he wasn't a good performer, but now he has a lot of confidence and he can own the stage, and he did a really good job. So the headliners was Imagine Dragon. I don't know if anybody out there like Imagine Dragon, but let me tell y'all, it was 3 performers and they were my least favorite. All right. Nightly is a new group that was like not the headliners, but they were like the opening act. And then Kane Brown was the middle act. And then Imagine Dragon was the end, like the big name, the bigger name. And when I tell you guys, Kane Brown, like I was up there dancing. We had a little bit spot. We had a good view of him. Like we had a good part of the like we had good, not seats. It was like kind of like a bar area where you can stand, but we were the first ones in there, so we were able to be like standing in the front. So I was grinding on my babe, dancing with him, feeling all lovey and stuff like that. Kane Brown is a country music artist, and then Imagine Dragon came on, and I was like, what the freak am I watching?
Where y'all go out to eat at?
We went to eat at this one place called Keg Steakhouse. I think that's what it's called. It's in Gilbert. That's where we stayed at. And it was really good food. I tried their vegan option or their vegetarian option. It was good. It's okay. And then at the 10th, we actually ended up going to play Top Golf that night. So my sister, or KK, she babysitted for us, her and Jakayla. And then the 11th, we just went out to dinner or breakfast as a family. And then that night we had the concert. And then on the 12th, we had some plans like as a family, but when we went over to my mom's house, you guys made us feel really bad. And for leaving, well, not y'all made me feel. Y'all be putting me in positions that I don't like to be in. So we ended up kind of canceling our family time that day to go back to my mom's house. But then right when we got there, everybody was like getting ready to leave or, doing their
Then we
own
watched
thing.
it all the way to the third quarter, and then
After the halftime, once Brianna got done shaking her thing, yeah, I was like, all right, we got to go take the kids to go wash our clothes and stuff like that.
wash our clothes, they clothes.
Wash their clothes. And Ron was so surprised. He was like, they wash their own clothes? Yes. Okay. Chores around here at these ages. So yeah. And the kids are just getting so big. We got to see Moni kids, which is our younger brother. And then we got to see your kids. And Mark is just getting so tall. And you know what? Sayan does not smile as much as he used to.
I don't know.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, man, you should see this dude. You ain't seen nothing. Let me just tell you that he probably smart in school, but when he get home, I don't know where all that go. It's
Yeah,
something else.
I
Something
was
else.
talking to him. I was like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Why are you smiling?" He's like, "I always smile." I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't be smiling like you used to smile." So
Yeah.
hopefully nothing's going on at school, like no bullying or anything like that.
I don't know, but today he told us somebody hit him in the nose with an orange. They was having a food fight or something. I don't know. Told him better start hitting them kids back. Cause I go up there, that's gonna be the last time I'm gonna be able to go on the property.
I want you to listen. I want you to handle this at your level because when it gets to my level,
Yeah, y'all need to handle that. When I
we
come up
gonna have
there,
some problems.
yeah.
So did you call the school and be like, "What's going on? Why somebody hitting my kid with an
He
orange?"
told Pranola, and then Pranola told me in the car, but she said he was laughing, telling me, so I don't know.
First of all, we got to ask a couple of questions now. Was this orange still in its orange shell, or was
I don't know none of it. He just said he got hit in the nose with an orange.
was it a slimy orange? Imagine you getting hit in the nose with a slimy orange and just slap you and roll down. Now, if the orange, because you know the orange shells are, or the orange peels, I call it a shell, but orange peels are hard.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
hit
like,
somebody hard to bust that mug though.
I know, so ain't nobody know. First of all, I was just watching the people that I watch on YouTube. Who do I watch on YouTube? My brother.
Gabe and Abe and Babe and families,
Okay,
whatever it
Gay
is.
Babe TV, you got it right because you know you about to eat that habanero here in a minute. Okay,
I'm ready.
they were having some issues with their daughter. This one kid keeps pushing him, and the dad is like, I told the teacher if my daughter come home one more time and have something to say about this kid, I don't need to talk to you. I need to talk to his dad. And I'm like, yes, yes, we need to have a one-on-one conversation with the parent because obviously your child is not listening to the teacher. And
I'm
I want
taking
you
a
to
whole
know.
different route from that. I'm gonna slap the kid and make the mama and daddy come up there. They're gonna be forced to come up there.
We're not doing that. Okay, we gotta give the parents
Yeah.
an opportunity to let them know, like, because they may not know that their child is having this issue. You know what I mean? They may not know that their child is doing this to the other child. So allowing them to have the opportunity to, I feel like this is kind of going into one of the topics that I picked, but allowing them to have the opportunity to correct their child is what I would say to do first. Like, hey, we've been reaching out to the school. My child is coming home every day, every other day, saying your child continues to hit my child or do some off the wall bully my child. Can y'all tell y'all son to stop? Okay, because if y'all can't tell him, I don't have no problem. You know what I mean? And then that's what parents gonna be getting. You ain't gonna hit my child. Okay, I will hit your child
That's
if you
why
don't get your child.
I'm a excuse all that and go straight for what I know.
No, 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 no,
Man, I ain't playing.
no, 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 no.
I ain't
Let's give
playing
the
by my
parents.
kid.
I will be the parent to give the
Because what if
parent
they
an
don't correct it,
opportunity.
then it happen again?
Okay, and then that's when you give yourself. So you have to tally. You know what I mean? I
So
think
what
that
you?
you should.
No, ain't no three tallies. Ain't no three strikes and you out.
I think that we should do the three strikes. Okay. First of all, we tell our child to tell the child to stop. That's three opportunities. You know what I mean? Now that the child is not stopping with my child, okay, the next opportunity would be to tell the teacher. Make sure the teacher is in loop with this and saying, hey, stop, And then if the teacher isn't, we need to get the school involved. Okay. Now the school ain't doing nothing. Now, my child, the teacher, in the school faculty needs to be together in the office with the parent. Hey, this is what's going on. What are we going to do to fix this issue? Okay, we're going to give you 3 chances to fix the issue. If not, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to fix the issue. Okay, thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Mine's is my son telling me that happened, me telling him go back to school and handle that, and 3, if that don't work, then I'm up there. And then we go 4 strikes, and the parents can come up there too. We can get it all settled at once.
And with 5 strikes.
Well, you got to get the school involved in nothing because it sounds like it's a person that was bullying.
And that's the crazy thing. Like, their child, I think they said she's about to be in the first grade, but you know, it's obviously something that's going on at home, or he is witnessing something, or he is feeling a certain type of way, or he just wants attention. Because I think they're still too young to be like, oh, I like her, so I'm gonna just like mess with her. You know what I mean? I think that's more like Jacayla age type stuff or Nyla. But well, let's not try to get off of topic too much. But one of my topics was to say parent piss off moments. Like, what do your kids do to piss you off? And then what are some things that you did that you think you pissed your parents off, right? Because we're talking about the whole kid situation that kind of came out of nowhere. And then we could talk about that. And then right before we close out the podcast, you can eat the jalapenos or the habaneros. Oh, you want to eat the habaneros? Yeah. Okay, so show the habaneros, guys. He showed these. These are orange habaneros. Again, if you are listening to us on any of the podcast platforms, he just put an orange habanero in his mouth. So come on over to YouTube and see it. He's making a face.
That's disgusting.
What does it taste like?
Oh.
You gotta eat too, guys. You should see his face. No, he said he's gonna throw up. Wait, no, you have to eat it and swallow it. First of all, I wanted to describe. He spit it out, guys. I thought you had the Carolina Reaper one before. He got some water. He's drinking it. Come on over to YouTube to see it, guys. Come on.
That motherfucker. See my
he just burped, guys. Okay, now that, my friends, was funny. He has another one to eat. Remind you, if you have not seen it or listened to it, go and listen to Bring on the Heat podcast. You will know why he has to eat a habanero. He has two habaneros. They were orange. He ate one. Well, he chewed up one and then he spit it out. He literally is drinking a whole bottle of water. I'm pretty sure the water is not doing anything for you. He said it was disgusting.
It's nasty.
What was nasty about it?
Tastes like a raw bell pepper.
Okay, so hold the second one up that you have.
I ain't eating that motherfucker.
Okay. So he's holding it up. It's an orange habanero. And when he showed me this, I was like, that's a bell pepper. That's not a habanero at all. Now he is currently drinking. What are you drinking right now? What was that?
My Mountain Dew.
A purple Mountain Dew. I've never seen the purple Mountain Dew. I didn't know Mountain Dew had a purple Mountain Dew. He said it was nasty. He said it tastes like a bell pepper, but I mean, bell peppers aren't nasty. Don't burp. Have some manners. What are you drinking now? He's drinking something out of a pink cup, guys. Juice. So you had a bottle of water, Mountain Dew, purple Mountain Dew, in a pink cup that has juice. You had this all lined up?
Hell no.
Your mouth is burning?
Hell
yeah. And he just took a sip of his Rockstar. It pays to know your sister. I mean, listen, guys. He's crying.
That motherfucker brought a tear to my eye, but this shit nasty. I can't eat raw shit like that though.
Eat the second one.
Hell nah, man. We done with that shit.
No vanity in this one.
Yeah, my motherfucker. Ooh, shit. My mouth hot as hell.
Oh, you know it's gonna be hot too. I don't even think that one counts because you did not swallow it.
I swallowed some of it.
No, you didn't.
I had to swallow it. Yeah, because it was right here, and I was gonna throw it up, so I just tried to swallow it. I ain't doing that shit, man. Fuck that shit. Motherfucker hot. And the juice that I swallowed too, it went right here, and that shit burning my insides.
He said the juice went to his sternum area. It went down his esophagus, guys, and it's burning him. So,
man, I'm finna smoke this cigarette. I'm finna take off this hat and this hoodie. It's good. We gotta do something else. I ain't fuck with no habanero.
Look, well, no, you have to.
Well, we're gonna do it on the next podcast.
Because you said we were supposed to do it on live, guys. That would have been so funny. It's gonna be so funny. He's smoking a cigarette. Leave in the comments below if you're on YouTube and if you're watching us or listening to us on any of the podcast platforms.
That shit's sitting right here. So when I eat something, I'm gonna have to shit and it's gonna go down on it. It's gonna be hot coming.
So it's so funny. We may not even get into our topic, but did you know that I drank a whole bottle of Louisiana hot sauce?
Yeah, T-Dot told me.
Yeah.
But how many units you say they usually?
The habaneros were, I think they were in the 100,000s. Let me see. I got my notebook here. I try to take notes so that we can always know kind of what we talked about and stuff.
Damn.
I'm looking through my book really quick to see what the habanero was. I think, oh, here it is. I got another book. Okay, so the habaneros can be anywhere from 100,000 to 350,000.
Yeah, that motherfucker was 350,000.
Imagine if you had to do the 1.4 million for the Carolina Reaper. He only got one question out of that section right, guys. So that's why he's eating the habanero or had to eat the habanero. Is the cigarette helping you?
No, this just soothing me my thoughts. That motherfucker hot. Motherfucker right here. Take this shit out of y'all. See, we get butt booty naked on this one.
No, we don't want to see that, guys. Please leave your clothes on. This is hot. Now that was funny. That was so funny. Oh, that was so funny. Your reaction was priceless.
Yeah, that motherfucker heated up instantly too. I think it's the seeds in that motherfucker.
The seeds? Yeah, you had one seed in your mouth. I could barely even see because my eyes was closed. I was laughing so hard. Oh, your tongue is really pink.
Yeah, that shit hot.
Your tear, you still got a tear in your left eye.
This one?
Yeah. That's your left one. Dang, it made you lose your memory on which side is which.
That motherfucker red, huh?
It is looking like. Don't have your hands touch your face.
Man, I ain't trying to do that. That motherfucker hot though. I ain't gonna lie.
And you said you bought 4?
Yeah. I was gonna make some chicken with the others.
I just got my allowance. How much would I have to pay you to eat the other 3?
Your allowance.
Okay, my allowance is $50. I'm willing to give you $50.
Man, hell no.
$50 to eat the other 3.
Fuck no.
What would I have to pay you to eat the other 3?
At least 500.
What? You said they only costed $1.
Yeah, they did, and I see why. They buy.
Are you still gonna make the chicken with it?
The base.
Oh man.
Motherfuckers gonna sit in the refrigerator.
That's so funny. But the Carolina Reaper, you said you used those before.
Yeah, but I chopped it up.
So you were only getting like a little piece. Where was the chicken hot?
And I put like mustard and the chicken was hot. Hootie, he only took one bite of that shit. And I had to wear fucking gloves when I was making that shit because it started getting in my face and my nose and shit. I was like, whoa. I tried to blend that shit up. This shit was not good. So
what would you have done if you had to do a Carolina Reaper?
I think this podcast would have been over by now. No, I think it's just I can't eat like raw stuff like that because I had to eat a jalapeno one time when I made a bed with Ron.
Mm-hmm.
And I threw the shit up too. I was like, I can't eat that raw shit. Like, I gotta have it cooked.
But did you cook? So you made nachos the other day, yesterday, and Babe said the nachos were good. He did say that he felt like they may have hurt his stomach at the end of the night, maybe because they were cold when he ate them. But he said it was really good. But there was jalapenos in those. Did you cook them or did you just throw them on there?
See, them different. They come with juice and stuff. I don't know what they like. The
Oh, so
thick
it's
ones,
since it's like a pickled in.
and them motherfuckers just dry.
He's showing the habanero, the second habanero that he's supposed to eat, guys. But he's backing down.
When I was just getting these out the refrigerator, I was thinking like, damn, I should have got the littler ones.
Got this big juicy.
But they said $4 so I got the big ones. Like, oh man.
How much was the little ones?
They $4. That's what the thing
is. So you tried to get the big ones. Okay, that makes sense. That was so funny.
But they had a whole basket of them motherfuckers. I'm
glad that
I nibble on this mug and try to get it gone before the end of the podcast, but I can't like eat the.
We got 10 minutes left for this podcast.
I can't eat like the raw. Yeah.
Well, get to nibbling.
Man, I'm gonna go put this motherfucker in a microwave in some water or something.
Well, last time you put an egg in a microwave, it blew up. I don't know if a jalapeno will blow up. That was so funny. I'm so glad I didn't have to eat that because I could not tolerate heat. That burp probably nasty.
I feel like it's a seed stuck in the back of my throat that's trying to come up.
Yeah, when I drank that whole bottle of hot sauce, boy.
I don't even think it's the outside of it. I think it's the seeds for real.
Okay, well, do us a favor. Open it up. Open it up right now. Take the seeds out and eat the rest of it and see if it's that or if it's the seeds.
I ain't finna eat the orange part because it tastes like bell pepper.
So what are you going to eat then? What were you going to nibble on? The stem? You owe us 2 habaneros.
Man, you said 1.
No, I said 2. I said if you the round that you are in.
All right, on the next podcast, I'll eat another one because I can't do it right now. I gotta be.
This is so funny. Anywho,
I should open it up just to see, like.
Okay, open.
It don't smell even hot. It just smell like a bell pepper.
Okay, open it up.
No, I ain't gonna.
And put 2 seeds in your mouth.
No. Let me see. All right, I can do that.
He's opening up the orange habanero.
Yeah, it's the season.
He's going to put 2 because guys, remember he was supposed to eat 2 of the habaneros, right? He tried to eat
many seasons.
He tried to eat 1. It couldn't go. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't have that many seeds. Take the seed stem out and put it all in your mouth. He's agreed. He said he was going to nibble on it for the rest of the podcast. Guys, we did have a topic, but I think this is a little bit more interesting. He just put the seed stem in his mouth. He's chewing on it. He's making a stinky face, like, one of...
Ooh. Yeah, some seeds.
It's the seed.
Oh, and they nasty. Oh shit.
Oh, so he just took his rock star. You look like you was about to cry. Do you want to say something? Share with us. What's on your mind, Uncle Ernie Jr.?
Ooh.
Yes, hot, we see.
It's the motherfucking seed.
He said it's the seeds, guys. Rock stars. He's drinking. I'm telling y'all, We are going to make you laugh. This is a great podcast. You all should share this podcast. If you are listening to us, don't hesitate to come on over to YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. I'm pretty sure I'm going to name this "The Heat Was Brought." Y'all, the heat was brought. What was that?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Oh, he's eating his Valentine's Day candy, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, those are Lindor's truffles. Those are really good. Those are really good. They're the balls, and they have like when you bite into them, like the milk chocolate in the middle. Really good. It looked like it was the strawberry brand. But nonetheless, guys, happy Valentine's Day to you, big bro, right now, because we're recording this Monday night for it's 11:45 right now p.m. for me, and it's already 12:45 a.m. for you. So happy Valentine's Day.
Same.
Wait.
Woo.
Way to bring the heat for Valentine's Day.
Go get some water. I'll be back.
He's going to get water, guys. Why?
You're gonna have to delete this shit or something because I'm finna
Nope, we gotta show it all. So we recorded his room. He got his little green screen up. He just going out to get some. If you are listening to us on the podcast platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Podchasers, Podcast Addicts, come on over to YouTube and see my brother's reaction. I'm telling y'all, guys, it was hilarious. Hilarious. On YouTube, you can find us at Me and My Brother's Podcast. That's our handle over there. So come and join us. Come and join us. He's drinking. He's drinking his water. He just got his water.
I feel full as fuck.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's the motherfucking seed. Yeah.
Would you mind going to get the other two and open them up and eating the seeds out of those as well too?
Man, I ain't touching no more. I feel like I got a ball of fire right here sitting at the top of my stomach.
Honestly, when I drank that Louisiana hot sauce, it literally just felt like it set in my throat right here.
Yeah, it felt like it's right.
Until like for the rest of the day, I was on the toilet and I just felt like I had to throw up, but I could not get that lump out of my throat. Man, your tongue is so pink. Like I know our tongues are pink, but yours is like a hot pink.
Yeah, it's hot. That's why. You mean it's hot.
Wow, that's so funny. Well, guys, we did have a topic, but that topic is not going to happen. We may not even be able to record. We could batch record tonight, but that may not happen. But we will get that podcast. The title, not the title, but we will do the podcast that we were going to do in this, and that's why I said we should knock out the podcast topic. And then you do the habaneros, but you were so ballsy, like, no, I want to do that now. Oh, he just burped, guys. Excuse him.
It's hot. The side of my mouth is right here. It's hot.
Excuse you. Y'all, this is so funny. The things you should know about your sister, because I mean, I can answer. Oh, should I redo these questions? And if you get them wrong again, you got to eat the other two?
Man, hell no.
You sure?
Hell no.
I have the questions that you got wrong here. So, like, what year did I graduate?
I ain't playing that game with you.
I mean, what's my kid's middle name? Do you remember that one? I mean, you got so many wrong.
Okay, and I got the punishment for it already. So why did you keep going on about it? Huh?
Because I honestly find a kick out of you not knowing that much about me and then having to pay.
Well, it's happened already. It's done.
You know, this put me in the mindset of, and then we'll have to close the podcast out. But this puts me in a mindset of, you know, when you cussing and your mom tell you to stop cussing or she gonna wash your mouth out with soap. This just lets you all know that you should know your siblings because you never ever know what you may have to eat if you don't know them. So get to know your siblings. On that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning into another Me and My Brothers podcast. I think this one was so funny and so hilarious. Make sure you guys come back and check us out. You can find us on YouTube at Me and My Brothers Podcast, or you can listen to us on all the podcast platforms. Do you have anything you want to say before we close the podcast out?
No, my mouth hot.
Make sure you share, and come on over to YouTube and subscribe. Until next Tuesday or Thursday. Next Tuesday. If y'all hear this on Thursday, next Tuesday. Much love.
Peace.